Hi guys, thanks for joining me. I'm Marilyn. On this video, I'm going to make some keychains from some sublimation blanks that Conde Systems sent to me to try out. Now these are some cute blingy glitter keychains and I look forward to trying those out tonight on my video. I'm going to print out my designs on some text print R paper and I'm going to use an Epson 2760 that I converted to sublimation. So if you're interested in learning how to do this project, keep watching the video. Now, if you like today's video, check out my other videos. If you like my content, please consider subscribing and then do two more things. First, turn on your notifications so YouTube will notify you, and then click the bell and let YouTube know you want to be notified for all my new videos. The name of the company that sent me my Keychain Blanks is Conde Systems. So you can Google that, or you can go directly to dietrans.com. So let's go ahead and look at the product that I'm using today. I'm just going to do a search for keychains. And the one that I probably will do in this video, it's this turquoise color, but it's square. So it's right here, NLP 174. You can get more information by clicking on the Keep Reading. Gives you the price and the instructions. These are some short instructions. If you want complete instructions, you click on that link and here they are. If you're a visual person, over here they show you the stacking order, and then over here they give you additional information. Now they want me to use Pro Spray, which I don't have yet. It is in my shopping cart, so hopefully I'll get that soon. I'm going to heat it for 50 seconds at 360 degrees light pressure. So now let's go ahead and look at my designs. Here they are. I've already mirrored all of them except for the middle one, and I am going to put out a video on how I made these designs. So if you're interested in that, be on the lookout. I've selected this entire design. I'm going to go up to Object and flip horizontal. Now some people put that in their printer settings, but I really like to just do it manually. So now I'm going to click on File, Print. I'll select my sublimation printer, and then I want to go over here to Advanced, and I'll change that to High. Some people say you don't have to, some people just use regular copy paper, but I've had really good luck on changing mine to High. So I'll click on Print. And now I'm ready to turn the camera around. Now once again, I'm going to print with this text print R paper. This is one of the papers that Conde recommended, and I have it on hand, so I'll go ahead and use that. To print my design, I'll flip my little lever up. I'm going to use the rear load. And then on this text print R paper, the front is blank, the back has its logo on it. So it's really easy to tell which side goes forward. I'll just drop that inside. Now my printer's telling me there's a new firmware. I need to click OK. I'm going to confirm my settings and continue printing. Now I've gone ahead and cut my designs apart. The first one I'm going to start with is the one that says Zoe. And look how dull it looks. That's going to brighten up a lot once we heat it. Now, before I heat it though, I'm going to place it under here for about 10 seconds just so it can really dry. On Conde videos that I've watched, I've learned that if you don't let it get really dry, it can cause some steam, and that can interfere with your sublimation process. Now I have some craft paper down to protect everything underneath of it, and then I went ahead and took the ring off of the keychain. The way I like to do this is I like to place my design down and then figure out where my keychain goes on top of it. Now remember, I made my design bigger than the keychain just so I wouldn't accidentally have some white showing out around the edges. Now I've centered my design on my keychain, and you're supposed to use the spray adhesive on this. I don't have any of that yet, so I'm going to have to use tape. So holding it in place, I'm just going to use one piece of tape on one side, one on the other, and then I'm just taping it down to the paper. Now I can go ahead and flip this over, and then I'm going to put a double thick piece of blowout paper on top. Now we'll go ahead and put the platen down. And that was supposed to be for 50 seconds, so I need to change that really quickly. All right, close enough, 46, because I'm sure we used 4 seconds already. Now it's at a light pressure, and I could tell mine was a little more than that, so I can back off the pressure with this knob. I got this heat press off of Amazon. It's just an inexpensive one. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles of the more expensive ones, but for my little hobby, it's worked out just fine. Now, one of the reasons spray's recommended is because when you lift your heat press, that paper can kind of bounce, or your sublimation blank can kind of bounce on the paper. And if you have a spray, then that prevents that from happening. So I'm going to swing that away. And then let's see what we have. Ooh, that's hot. Let me find my gloves. Actually, let me peek at it, see if I think it needs to go down any longer. Actually, that's beautiful. Okay, so let me peel this off. Get the tape off the back. And this is why they say don't use tape. Kind of pulled on that a little bit. Notice I used a glitter pattern just for the name Zoe on that. Okay, next I'm going to do this NLP 165. It's a bright pink glitter. And I'm not going to use tape on the back of it this time. Conde, they're one smart cookie. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is just hold it with my hands, get it centered to where it needs to be. Now this design's pretty large. Oh, let me take this key ring off. So the design on this might try to bleed off the side just a little bit, but that's okay. I do not mind that a bit. Okay, so we're going to put it down, being sure not to let it shift. Now I can't tape onto the keychain, but I can put some tape just on the paper itself. I think that'll help just a little bit. Now, if your blowout paper has any ink on it, don't use it again. Throw it away. Mine doesn't. All right, so I'll put this down for 50 seconds. Okay, I gave this one just maybe 5 extra seconds. Then I don't want anything to shift as I'm pulling it off so I don't get any ghosting. Again, that's why you use the spray. Very cute. Believe, achieve, succeed. Okay, so I put this back under the press with the glitter side up, heated it, and it melted that coating back together. When I rub my finger along it, I cannot even feel where the tape had messed it up. However, do not use tape on these. do what Conde tells you to do and use the spray. Now I went ahead and printed out some more designs. So once again, I'm going to put this under there for about 10 seconds. And the next one that I'm going to do is it's a silvery glitter on the back and then just white on the front. Okay, those should be dry, so I'll go ahead and cut those apart, and then I'm going to remove the ring. Okay, once again, I'm going to go ahead and flip my image so I can see it. Now, I think, let's see, which way should this go? This way? Let me think. Okay, I think it should go this way with the black at the right side. So I'll get that lined up. Then once again, until I get some of that Pro Spray, I just have to be really careful. Flip it over. No tape goes on the keychain itself, but I am going to put it on the paper to hold it in place. Now there's still no ink on my blowout paper. This is really good sublimation paper. So again, 360 degrees for 50 seconds. So after putting it on, I realized that I did that one really upside down. So I redid it on a round one, and then I have Believe, Achieve, Succeed, Darcy, and Bree. These turned out so cute, and they were fun and easy to make. Thanks so much for joining me and sticking it out to the end. Until the next video, bye-bye.